check. Audio, 1. Check, audio, check, audio.
We got the main audio on. We're good. Okay, Cooter's giving us a heads up. So here we are.
Do I got any audio? Check, 1, 2, check. Check, 1, 2.
We're hoping you can hear us out there, folks. Give me a little shout out if you can.
How's your audio, Jason?
It's way low.
We're bouncing pretty good.
Tonight, Beaver High School takes on Millard Wrestling Lane. Millard probably posed to be the number 2 ranked state, the number 2 ranked team in the state behind Delta, according to events that happened at the 2A duels. What do you think about tonight's events?
Well, they have some great wrestlers, and they're sitting right there fairly evenly matched with Delta. At the 2A duels, it went down to the last match to see who, and that was at a dual style tournament, so.
We got no audio here. Cooter, nobody can hear us, it looks like. Check us out.
I can't hear it coming back through my headset, can you?
No.
Testing. Think we got anything yet, Jason? Nothing yet? Nothing yet? Testing. Testing 1, 2. We're starting to get a little bit, but I don't think we've got any mic going.
Okay, I think we're back here.
Are you up now? Can you hear me?
A little bit.
How about now?
A little bit still. There we go. A little bit better. Not only we're working in the dark, we're working in silence up here.
Yeah, hopefully the folks out there can hear us. They can.
Good deal.
So, can they hear us? Check. Test 1.
There we go.
I still don't think I'm up. Can you hear me at all? I don't think
Nope.
pull the mic out of something else. Is it off on the camera?
Yeah, they can hear us. We're good. We can't hear ourselves, so looks like everything's okay. I'm getting a couple texts in from people that saying, yeah, they can hear us.
Well, that's good.
Good deal.
Hopefully we're up. You'll have to send us text and let us know. We have no idea how loud or how quiet we're sounding. So it should be a great match. There's some key matches tonight.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
We can. They're good.
How about now?
So we got some key matches tonight. Tonight's bout will start at the 138 weight.
For those of you out there that are new to wrestling, they can choose where they want to start. So it doesn't have to necessarily start at the 106 weight. They can start at heavyweight if they'd like to. So
on occasionally they do. That's a change from in the past, isn't it, Lane? They always used to start at 103 at the time and work right to the big guys. But tonight we'll be starting at the 138 weight with Corbin Green versus David Fulmer. Then we'll bump to the 145 where Tice Radden takes on Woolsey West. And 152, Keaton Fells will take on Dalton Prowse. At 160, Braxton Wilson will take on Caden Mazer. And at 170, Carson Beecham versus Caden Mazer. 182, Rusty Lim versus Hayden Hunter. 195, Caden Beecham versus Quigley Whitaker. 220, Eddie Granados versus Caden Carter. And the heavyweight will round us off with Cole Robinson versus Braden Dixon. Going back to the lightweights, McCoy Norman will take on Slade Sheriff. The 113, we have a substitution for Caden Albrecht. He will take on Caleb Rasmussen. Clellan Bradshaw on the injured reserve list tonight. 120, Talon Lopshire versus Austin Perkins. And 126, Kenyon Green versus Hunter Hansen. And then we'll round off the night at the 132 weight. The feature match where Kyle Evans will take on Peyton Stott. At the 2A duels, Peyton Stott was successful in defeating Kyle Evans and defeated him last year as well. So Peyton Stott has the advantage here, but we'll see how the last few matches have affected Kyle Evans and his ability to perform well on this. And so we're actually going to take like a 30-second commercial and work on a few things here, and we will be right back in just a second, folks.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing Flying J and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
Hi, this is Len at Fishlake Lumber Ace Hardware, where I'd like to welcome you to our new paint studio, where we offer Valspar, Clark & Kensington, and Royal paints for your painting experiences. Clark & Kensington is rated #1 in customer reports. We also have a new setup of paint sundry items to make your painting experiences as easy and fun as possible. I'd like to welcome you all to come out and check out our new facility.
Mike's Food Town in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Food Town is your friendly hometown grocer with the choicest cuts of meat prepared daily. They also go the extra mile to offer the freshest produce on a daily basis. Stop by Mike's Food Town and you'll find out about the super savings in every department. That's Mike's Food Town, located at 270 North Main in Beaver. Happy to support Beaver High School's athletic and academic programs. That's Mike's Food Town.
Hunters and fishing enthusiasts love to visit Ray's 66V store in Beaver because it makes every excursion a success. We're
Beaver Beaver is taking on the Millard Eagles tonight. Again, we'll begin wrestling at the 138 weight. And the 138 weight is Corbin Green versus David Fulmer. And we'll work through the weights at that time right now. So,
this should be a great match. This should be a great match.
Should be quite exciting, folks. They have been wrestling JV matches where a full team, at least a full team, went through the JV rounds, showing you the depth of both teams at this point. There were 18 JV matches, and now we are going to have 14 varsity matches. And so they're just doing the announcements here. We had the Star Spangled Banner sung by Caitlin Bradshaw, did a wonderful job. And they're doing the announcements to prepare for wrestling. Tonight's sponsor with all of Beaver Athletics goes to Mike's Food Town, where Mike's Food Town is happy to sponsor Beaver High School Wrestling and Beaver High School Sports. You can check out their amazing in-store specials in every department. You'll always get good, friendly service and a smile at Mike's Food Town. Stop in and see what the crew at Mike's has to say. Also a sponsor on tonight's activities is Dairy Queen. Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen are pleased to sponsor the match tonight. Stop in for ice cream, cones, shakes, and sundaes, hot fries, and fresh hamburgers. Try Dairy Queen's delicious value meals. Stop in and see the crew at Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen on the South I-15 interchange.
Well, as we get ready here, it should be a great match.
Yeah, that's a little better. I can hear you in a little bit now.
Oh, good.
At least I'll be able to hear if we're back talking each other.
Hopefully we're here ready to rock and roll and get this thing going, but should be really good.
It's going to be exciting here, folks, for Beaver High School Wrestling. Just finishing up the announcement. Note that this weekend there is the Rocky Mountain Rumble held at UVU, University, with the new name we have on there.
Utah Valley University.
Utah Valley University. Thanks, Lane.
So, that's quite a tournament up there. I believe it's a 64-team bracket.
There will be a ton of mats out there. They're taking the best of the best. Many of our juniors and a few seniors, possibly a sophomore and a freshman or two will be attending. They won't be taking the whole team just due to the depth of all the teams that are up there. We wish our team good luck as they attend the Rocky Mountain Rumble.
And those that won't be attending the Rumble will be at Milford at their tournament. So that should be a great tournament also.
Right, if you're close by, you can head down onto Milford, and Milford sponsoring a tournament. There'll be lots of teams there. Beaver will be packing 30 or 40 wrestlers down there to take on things this Saturday.
You know, and that's turning out to be a better match, better tournament every year. So should be some good matches for the kids. And it looks like, it looks like Millard did win the toss, but I'm not sure what they chose. And
we'll find out on the first flip. Like we talked about before, that toss is just about a formality instead of a strategy anymore. But we're going to begin tonight at 1:38.
You know, and it does make a difference because a lot of times, depending on if your odds are evens, that person has to check in at the scores table first. And if they check in first, you can move kids around at that time. You can't if not. So
indeed. So we'll talk about it a little bit more, but we're underway here where Corbin against David Fulmer at 1:38. They've just locked up at center mat here and getting a feel for each other. Fulmer's got a half shot going. Green's reacting. I think we're going up to speed now. We appreciate Walt Kirksick and Scott Langford helping us out there, and all you folks from home for sending us in text messages, letting us know we're sounding good or sounding bad. We're okay with either response.
Well, I guess we're kind of more concerned about if they can hear us, not sounding good or bad. Maybe that's not a good way to put it. They'll all be booing us out there, but hopefully we're explaining it well enough for them. And
we got it going on. Thank you. No, 0-0 still here with Green and Fulmer. Nobody's made a strong effort for a takedown yet. We appreciate Cooter Gell on our camera and computer working us. And there's Fulmer with not only a takedown, but a pinning combination. Put a throw on to keep onto Green. It landed. He'll score 5 here. Green's fighting it off. He's got a minute, Lane. That's a long time.
That's a long time. The only thing is if he can fish that arm through and get to swim through it. If not, it's be a long minute, 40 seconds. So,
and it's just as we expected. It's a rarity to get out of something for that long. Fulmer's going to take the pin over Green. First match of the evening. That bumps us to the 145 weight, where Tice Radden will check in. He'll take on Wesley West.
Do we have any ages on these kids? If they're seniors or juniors or anything, or is it just the regular out?
Actually, I have some. I'll check.
Well, Tice is see if he controls the match or not here. He's been wrestling really good. Been a little sick, so you know that has a tendency to affect how well you perform on the mat based on the health that you have. So
indeed, it does. If you're cutting weight and unhealthy, that's 2 strikes.
So that was a good shot. Tice had a good shot there, and then he worked his way out of bounds.
Tice Radden, sponsored by Mountain View Family Dental. And I don't have any ages. I thought I might, but all I got's some results from last year. So, oh, I lied.
Fulmer it looks like a junior, right?
Yeah, Fulmer wrestled Green. We're up to Wesley West from Millard right now, and he was not on last year's roster.
This year he is. Tice has got him on his back.
Tice has got a great hold on him.
Boy, and he loves
and
that.
And he stuck it. Well done. That is very different than what we saw at the 2A duels. That was not the match we saw. So Tice gaining attitude, which is kind of exciting.
You and I sure like it when the wrestlers go over and shake the opposing coach's hand afterwards. That always makes, a little bit of a thank you, and
a nice gesture of respect there. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate all the time you put in. And
up next, we have Keaton Fells. Keaton at the 152 weight. We're going to get that up on the board for you right here. Cooter's going to run the lower third with Keaton Fells.
And he's starting to get back into that wrestling shape after having an injury to start the year off. And
versus Dalton Prowse. Keaton sponsored by Bill Chevron out of Minersville.
Keaton is a junior.
Keaton the junior. Prowse was not on last year's starting
was he?
Either.
Keaton gave up a takedown right there. Just a little bit off on that duck under. Kind of got his shoulders turned just enough to allow the kid to get the takedown. So,
if I remember right, Prowse took this match at the 2A duels.
Yes, he did.
Prowse has got Keaton on a struggle in the move now.
Keaton, for as long a kid as he is, he does a very good job of wrestling inside. So.
As you just saw there on a sit-out, he'll get one for an escape. Great defensive move.
It's always good to get half the points back right off the bat.
Yep.
There's 37 seconds left in the round. It'd be great if he'll score some points right here and take the lead of the first round.
Prowse again with another strong shot.
And he's going to give up some more points, so.
4-1.
You want to try real hard to win every round.
We'll get the camera scooted over there a little bit so you can watch that match. We got C. Cooter Gell running both things. There we go.
Looks like he's going to get another one. So
we'll have you focus on the camera, Cooter. Yep, I'll take the computer. Thanks.
The score now 2-4. Favor Millard.
That's the end of one. Fells defers, typical in the first round. Prowse chooses down.
He waited a long time on that whistle. They're not used to that, so I think I'd have jumped myself on that one. So
the official had nowhere to go, and he was going to make him wait.
Yeah.
Crossbody ride by Fells. Prowse stands up, and that'll end it. Great defense by Prowse.
That's a potentially dangerous hold on that pressure on the knee, so see what happens again here. Prowse has got a lot of strength right there, you can see.
Oh, quick inside leg grab. Fells.
He needs to get over and get some legs and arms underneath him, or he might be in trouble right there. So
only giving up 2 there. That makes it 6-2, as you can see. Quick hands by Prowse.
And that's one thing that these kids have to understand is they got that split second when that other wrestler is off balance just a tiny bit. That's when those moves need to be hit. So
you got to know when to roll with it and know when to wait. And sometimes it's better to go with it. Prowse working a bar arm. Nope, let's go. Strong crossface on Fells.
And seems like they keep letting them get away with that crossface just a little stronger every match.
Fells got one on the escape. He's down 3.
47 seconds in the second period.
Check of the clock by Prowse.
Another good pick, that's the same move he's picked three times now.
3, yep.
So.
Fells taking that throw down a little bit hard. You saw the facial expression, perhaps, and now he's got to fight it off. Prowse did wise. He checked the clock, saw where he was at, and knew he wanted 2 more points.
He did, and on those bring him to the mat, you want to bring him to the mat just hard enough that they know you mean business, but not too hard where it's
an
illegal hold.
Yep.
So we got 5.5 seconds. It'd be good for Keaton to get a point here. being down 3-8.
He'll settle. Prowse approaches.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd have called locking hands right there. I believe they were together.
They looked close together. Keaton had a great idea. He was maybe trying to instigate that, but nothing happened. Fells will choose. Coach Robbie says, you choose, Keaton. How do you feel? And he says, down.
Millard kid's going to say, you know what, I'm going to give him a point. Let's go on our feet.
Wise choice by Prowse. He's got 3 takedowns already.
And I believe the official just whispered in there and said, hey, you know what? If you're going to bring him down the mat that hard again, I believe I'm going to call it. So make sure you're careful.
Watch yourself.
You know, that duck under was very fast.
Just strength right there by Prowse to overpower Keaton. Nothing more than that.
Strength and quickness right there.
He saw it coming. Keaton going for an inside Granby. He's got it.
But I don't think he's got it now. So
he just got to put pressure on Prowse.
Prowse is going to say, you know what, I don't think so. I think had he held that just a little bit longer, he would have started to get some points.
Folks, that was an excellent back trip. Fells is going to score 2.
You know, he's got the leg split. He just needs to grab that arm. And
Prowse is going to have a bloody nose. Oh, that's unfortunate for Fells.
Yep.
That was an excellent remove by Fells. Prowse was a little stunned by that. We're going to be just a few minutes here on this blood timeout from Prowse. We'll go to 30 seconds and be right back.
Serving Beaver County residents and I-15 travelers, SouthCreek Shell in Beaver offers everything from a Burger King restaurant, gas and snacks, to fitting your vehicle with a brand new set of tires. SouthCreek Shell stocks a full line of dependable Michelin and Bridgestone tires with over 1,200 tires in stock. Whether you need a new set of tires, flat tire repair, pinpoint balancing, snacks, or gas, stop by the SouthCreek Shell at the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. SouthCreek Shell is a proud sponsor of Beaver High School athletics.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5450. When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474.
We're back here at Carl Truman Gymnasium where we've been on a blood timeout. Keaton Fells and Dalton Prowse from Millard. Prowse with not a bloody nose, as Lane was pointing out. It's an actual cut on the end of his nose.
You know, and something like that's, I can kind of see it red from up here, so it might take a little bit. You know, he may not be able to get it shut down enough to wrestle, but it's starting to clot up good. So
yeah. They'll tape it.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is not Millard's first experience with blood going everywhere. They tend to have a few bloody noses. We're going to be back. Prowse is going to settle on bottom. He's up by 4. Keaton's going to say, let him up.
You know, and right here, he's got 5 points to make up, so he can't waste a whole lot of time. Needs to set something up, and you know what? That duck under has been just fast right there all the time. Oh, he almost had that
cradle going down.
Hooked up, going down, and just slipped through, so nothing yet, nothing yet.
Prowse has got the leg. Keaton's going to put it between Prowse's. Prowse is going to set him down. A lot better set down that time, and he's got a pinning combination going. Keaton needs to turn to his belly.
You know, he gave up too many seconds right there on something that probably wasn't going to turn into much. So
Fells is going to try to base up. Prowse is going to ride and hold.
Yeah, right there you want to.
He can occasionally work a pinning combination move and does so. Keaton's going to go over just a count of 1.
And that's going to end the match.
Prowse will take that one just by a decision. Up next, we're at the 160 where Tyler Gamble versus Braxton Wilson.
Got a senior going against a junior here. Senior from Millard, junior from Beaver.
Gamble wrestled 160 last year. Went 35-20 on last year's record. He's no stranger to wrestling. Again, a nice boy that grew up here in Beaver till about 6th grade, 7th grade,
Yep.
and then moved to Millard, and they've appreciated him over there. And we'll watch Wilson and Gamble.
Here we go.
Braxton Wilson, sponsored by Eagles Landing and Flying J on the North Interchange.
You know, you could see that. He almost had that throw the last time, and he's going to go for it again and say, you know what? If you're going to let me get that deep, I'm going to try it again.
Oh, great deep shot by Braxton, but Gamble reacted.
Just needed to leave that elbow in, so
we couldn't
let's
catch
start
it.
again.
There's the duck under, huh? Gamble's up 2. There's the crossface coming in. Gonna let him up for 1.
Just look over the official and said, oh, has he got his 1? If not, I'm going to give him more.
Gamble into the throwing mood tonight.
You know, that's the second time. I don't know what he's grabbing a hold of, but he's sure getting him off balance right there real quick. So
Sneaking around him and then a nice set down.
I'm going to have to watch that a little careful.
Braxton vying for hand control. Gamble lets him away.
Out of bounds. Let's start again. 14 seconds to go. It'd be nice to score right here.
We'll see Gamble's efforts here if there's a quick shot. There's not going to be. Going to hold hands and dance.
You know, I'll tell you what, I watched him that pop under. That's a good move old Gamble has. It's nice and quick, and Braxton needs to be aware of it. That'll end the first period.
Gamble chooses right down.
The score is 2-4, favor Gamble. Gamble does a good job on hand control. Braxton's got a good tight waist in there, and he's holding him down pretty good right now.
Looking for a 2-on-1. Gamble's laying flat. Looks at his coach. His coach just says, go. Braxton Wilson versus Tyler Gamble. Gamble's up.
And away.
Good deep shot.
He's got to quit leaving that arm. Nothing.
Ooh.
Too bad he couldn't finish that inbound. Just needed those 2 feet. And
that
he didn't
was
get
tight.
It, so that was the right call.
Yep. Braxton's had 2 deep shots, but Gamble's countering him with the throw. catching the arm.
Just leaving that arm, and he's get that elbow. That was a good shot there. Now he needs to finish it. Good, still a good shot. Just finish it. That's 3 deep shots, and to come up without any points, that's tough.
Yep, a lot of energy and no point.
You know, and you got to hand it to Gamble on that sprawl right there.
He just grabbed Wilson behind the waist and went to flip him over.
Let's go for a ride. Nice shot.
Sprawl by
Good
Gamble.
sprawl.
Braxton's 10 seconds left.
Braxton's going, and I think this official's going to say, you know, Gamble, I haven't seen you do much here. About time that we're going to either hit you with a stalling call or something.
Go, he's got the leg. He's got a second. Oh.
Good shot.
Getting encouragement from the coaches. Wilson's got choice. He's going to choose down.
He's down by 3. Great match here.
Gamble may not let him up. That would put him within 2. He'll play on top for a while. Braxton with the good sit out.
Oh, that was locked. You bet it was. And he's going to go
for one more.
That's going to be a count right there. Maybe not. That's all right because he can afford to lose it.
He's going to get the 1 point on the hand lock.
And so 1 point up.
Because it was an offensive penalty, the ref didn't stop the match. And we're going to wait and see if there was an escape. I would agree. Coach Robbie's wanting at least 1 more point on the escape or the neutral call.
Yep. You know, and that's where you need to be
fighting to get away.
To stay in bounds on that because you know it can't hurt you.
Yep.
You know, whatever they're going to do, they got to stop it before he can get any more points, but you're able to score points.
Offensive penalty. The play continues. Score's going to stand 5-3. Braxton's only going to score 1 on that.
But you know what? He got a good feel for what he could do to get away, and that's a caution on the top guy.
Gamble's going to get the first caution. He knew it. Wilson sits out, gets the 1.
We're at a 1 point match here with 1:36 to go. Let's see who wants to take down the worst here. Braxton's got a great shot. He needs to stay out a little bit and make that shot count.
Keep his elbows tucked in. Neither one's liking where they're at right now.
And Gamble, he's stout, you know. He's got a good, strong lower body and a good, strong upper body.
He knows the road to the weight room, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Let's see what happens here. Gamble's setting him up. Plus, he says, you know, well, as long as I'm right here, I'm wasting some time, and that's all right with me.
Good defense by Wilson. He's got a minute.
You know, he's still got plenty of time. All he needs is a good shot to take the win or to take the lead right here.
We'll run the camera up there a little bit so you can see what's going on. Got Cooter Gell on the camera. He's used to running the computer. We'll keep him going with you.
You know, he needs to stay away from that cross-chest throw because Gamble does it. He locks it up good, and he's got a lot of power. 30 seconds. We got to go, Braxton.
We'll dance. There's a shot. He's got the leg. Gamble's going to try to lock it up. Defends it well.
Ooh, he just about had him right there. He gave everything he had. Now let's go again.
There's the stalling call on Gamble. No point, though. 10 seconds. This will be it. He's got to pick and lay him down right now. Gamble's all he can do to fight it off. Not going to get it.
Nope.
Gamble's able to fight off by 1 point.
You know,
Wilson
had
had
a good match.
It was a well-fought match by both. That moves us to the 160 weight.
170.
Oh, 170. I'm behind game here.
170 weight class.
Carson Beecham versus Caden Mazier. Carson Beecham versus Caden Mazier. We'll get it on the screen for you. 170 weight.
You know, and Beecham, he gives up a little bit of weight here.
And a lot of experience.
A lot of experience, so. But I've been impressed with little Beecham this year. He's fought some good matches this year, so.
Mazier not on last year's starting run. Oh, yes, he was. Caden, 170, so he is a senior this year.
Yes. Wrestling a freshman, so.
And reach down and grab him and put him to the mat. I'm going to let him back up.
Trying for a hook. Beecham's got to circle back into the middle of the mat here. Trying for a throw. Nice drag into a pick. Nothing yet.
Mazier will pull him in. Yep.
There's two.
And he'll let him up.
Score is 4-2.
That's about 3 in a row. Millard Eagle wrestlers, we've seen 2 takedowns and 2 releases.
Yep. You know, and when you feel like you're fairly comfortable with the match, a lot of times that's a way to just work on some moves.
Work on some points in case you get caught. Beecham with the shot. He landed on his knees, though.
You know, that's one thing we got to work on is
follow through.
Yeah, if you hit your knees, you got to go right up as soon as you hit.
Beecham's going to give up near fall points, 2 of them, 3 of them. Nope, just 2. Official only got to a count of what, 3.5, maybe 4?
3.5 or 4, and he needs a 5 count there.
Beecham chooses both up. Nice ankle grab there.
Good shot there. You know, that's what happens when you're pulling away a little bit. That exposes those feet.
Pulling away, stepping heavy.
Yep.
Got a bar arm chicken wing.
That's probably going to do it.
Yep,
so.
1 bounce, 2 bounce. Oh, and the ref took it right in the kisser, folks.
Yeah, he did.
On the buzzer. Well, we at least can't accuse him for being too far away.
No.
Up next at 182, we got Rusty Lim. Lim's going to take on Hayden Hunter. Rusty Lim sponsored by Beaver Drug. How did this match go in the 2A duels, Lane?
Rusty come on top by a point, so we'll see what we talked a little bit about it last night and some things to do and some things to work on, and let's see what happens. I'm sure Hunter come with some different ways to work, and
Hunter on last year's team is a sophomore, so he's a junior as well. He wrestled 160 last year. What weight was Rusty at?
He was 170 last year, so.
As a sophomore.
We'll see how he does here. If you hear something beating in the microphone, it's just my heart, so.
Hunter tried to throw, Rusty countered it.
See what he does here.
Hunter's going to work the arm and the elbow with the head. Rusty's going to pry a little. He's on his knees. Reaches out for the leg on the drive. There we go. He's up. Ooh.
You know, he about flew over the top of him.
Well, got a little more. Nice shot. Ooh.
Got to finish that.
Hunter able to step out of that.
So.
Peyton Hunter versus Rusty Lim at the 182 weight.
A lot of tying up. Millard kids like that quick duck under, and he's setting him up for it. You can see his feet move right there.
Pushing that arm up.
That was setting up for it. Rusty needs to protect his legs. Sometimes he gets a little bit
high,
lackadaisical on his legs and brings them in. So 8 seconds. Let's see if we can't get some points here. And I think both wrestlers are probably content to go into the second round 0-0. So this has been a hard-fought match every time they've wrestled. So been right there.
We expect the same for tonight. Hunter chooses down. Rusty puts him down, letting him know he's still there. Got a good base by Hunter.
A little back heel trip right there would have worked great. So Hunter with the point, so let's see. We're going to dance again, I guess. Little headbutting going on there. You know, that's one thing that I know back when I used to officiate, that was one thing that I just didn't have much of a tolerance for.
The little head knocking?
Head and slapping, and that was the two things that I'd ding you on real quick.
No shot yet. Not really much movement in this match. It's a lot of pushing. There's 2 shots
That's
at
a great shot. Let's see if he can finish it now.
He's got the leg. Hunter's putting the head in the mat.
I talked about that to him last night in practice and just told him, I said, you don't have that, you got that hesitation right there that lets him set, so.
Rusty's gonna try to hook the leg, nothing.
Nothing yet, he needs to get back up here.
It's just a spin competition now. Rusty's up, and Hunter realizes it and let go.
30 seconds to go. Let's see who can score here. Good
Hunter.
shot. Now we need to finish it. He's shooting and leaving his head on the mat, which is something.
Knees and head are hitting the mat.
Very, very close. Unfortunately, he did hit out, so.
Limbs down by 1.
Well, hopefully he realizes he can take that shot and capitalize on it, but he didn't shoot. I hope he will.
He's got another shot.
He's got to keep driving through it.
And he does. He's got the shot and the arm.
And that's going to do it for the second round, so.
Good match play, good mat awareness, time awareness by Rusty there. Catching the point, the 2 points, right at the end. Practically not giving Hunter a chance to escape. He'll choose down in round 3.
You know, on every one of these matches is crucial because this is region seeding, so.
Caution on Hunter. Rusty right up.
Got to clear that foot. You know, and that was always one thing that I really hated when in wrestling, when they throw that crossface in there intentionally hard.
Yeah.
That usually lit my fire enough that they didn't stand much of a chance afterwards, so.
Limb down, Hunter on top. Post the leg this time. He's going to get out of this one. Going to watch the knee. That's the only downfall here. Hayden's aware. There it goes.
As soon as they turn that knee, it's really hard on it, you know, and that's good. I don't want to hurt knee. Says, well, let's turn you loose. Now let's see what we play here.
I'll give up 1, but not 2. Limbs up by 2.
You know, and I just soon see him shoot in and get the takedown and get up by 4.
There's a shot.
He better get around the corner.
Drives into him. Good
better
move.
Get around the corner, though.
Keeps the arm. Keeps the arm. In.
He's in good position now. He's just going to work. If he can get around that corner right there.
Drive into it. Hunter still on the spin. We're going to get towards out of bounds. The ref's going to let it play.
So he still needs to hit and come up. You know, I think if he'll, you know, the Millard kid hasn't made a shot all match. We'll see what happens here if he gets called for stalling at all.
He seems winded.
He does, but I don't like that kind of a shot.
Coach Robbie Bradshaw saying go after him. He's always in reverse. Rusty's going to, there's the throw by Hunter. Is it going to land? Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Rusty's in good position. Good defense, good defense.
You know, this is where you take a shot and get off the throws. You set a throw up, he's going to set a throw up too, so.
There's a good
finish the
shot in. We don't want to give up a takedown here. Rusty's got to spin. Drive him out of bounds. Good move. He's got 10 seconds. Well played defense. Well played defense. Trying for a takedown. 7 seconds. We'll probably see a throw and a shot by Hunter
here.
here.
Don't need anything here, so let's let time go. So
that'll do the match. Rusty Lim will take Hayden Hunter at 182, as you see there on your screen. That'll bump us down to the 195. Caden Beecham takes on Quigley Whitaker.
All right, boys, here we go.
Beecham sponsored by Fishlake Lumber.
Whitaker's coming off a loss in that last match against Delta.
Hope to sound a little bit better. Folks are saying we're both
garbled.
Double talking.
We'll quit talking. I've been talking all day, so I'd let you talk all the time if you want.
Whitaker's got the takedown on Beecham.
Beecham can't let himself get balled up. Whitaker's going to say, well, I'm going to take you again. Two to four in the.
Oh, strong, hard.
Right there.
Hard takedown by Whitaker. He's going to ride this one out.
That's probably blown dead. That's a good call on the officials.
Whitaker on the squad last year as a junior. He wrestled at 195 there as well, so a senior. Repeat senior at 195. Oh. Got a little runaway by Beecham. Locking up.
You get that momentum going forward, not backwards, and
yeah,
put some pressure on him.
Yeah, I'm noticing the headgear of Whitaker. He's got that extra strap on it to keep it on. And he's going to drive into Beecham and take another two. Beecham's laying flat. That's bad for bottom guy. Whitaker's going to work the cradle.
And that's going to do it.
End of one, Whitaker 8, Beecham 3. Whitaker's down, he'll settle. Whitaker's up, Beecham puts him down, and back up. He's gonna get the, sprawls out for reverse.
Needs to come over and get that arm right there.
Beecham just kind of laying flat there as Whitaker sat out. He's got to get on the up.
Yeah, he's got to get on the move here. Playing too much defensive here. There's another reversal.
That'll put Whitaker up by 7.
Come on, Beecham, we got to have some movement off the bottom.
We're just kind of sitting here. Got a pretty good crowd out here tonight. Millard brought a good crowd, too, with them.
Did they? I haven't even looked.
They did.
We were so stressed trying to get everything up and running that
we were in frantic mode, that's for sure.
That frantic mode started at about 6:30 this morning for me when I realized we had some
issues at school, huh?
Major network issues, and
apparently still do.
Out of 100 access points, I've got about 60 of them up. So, and I really don't have an answer for the others. So
Beecham with the shot, left it though. Whitaker's going to
finish it. So.
Cross face him down and spin.
You know, and Whitaker's not throwing a crossface, so that's when you just have to shuck them by inset out.
Stalemate. Beecham's got to get up and off the mat.
16 seconds to go. Score of 10-4. That'll end the second period, so going into the third period.
Beecham down by 6. Beecham chooses down. He'll crawl away. Whitaker will pull him back in with the ankle grab. Beecham kind of in a tight ball here. Whitaker not able to do something. There goes the crossface. We're getting a stalling call, warning I should say, on Beecham. Beecham's got to move, got to move. There's a close cradle by Whitaker. He lets go. Beecham fights off the hand. Back up, lets him up. Beecham scores a point. Whitaker takes him right back down. And we'll do it again. There's the point. Beecham's down by 6. Whitaker, not almost a shot. Now he's got a shot. Lays flat, though.
Good shot. He just needs to keep his legs going forward.
Yep, it's a drive move. It's just like a good tackle.
That's right. Don't quit pumping.
Don't put your knees to the ground on a shot.
35 seconds to go in the match. Down
8.
8 points, so.
There's an elbow roll. Nothing happening. Half-hearted.
Come from too far under.
Yep.
You know, you got to set those moves up.
Whitaker completes a stinky, pulls back out of it. 10 seconds. Beecham will take down. 7 seconds to score a lot of points. And Whitaker experiencing how to take care of that.
And that'll do it for the match.
Millard will take that match by 8. That'll be a major decision then, scoring 4 points. Up next, we bump to the big guys. Starting at the big guys, I should say, at 220, where Eddie Granados takes on Caden Carter.
And I believe this match went to Eddie over in the 2A duels.
It did indeed, which was a shock to many, I think, including Carter. He was not expecting what Eddie threw at him. Eddie sponsored by American National. That's Jason Bastian Insurance.
I think Eddie's given up just a little bit of weight.
Yeah. Looks like about 20 pounds from up here. What would you guess?
A good 20 probably.
20 pounds per half of body?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's quick, strong, likes to wrestle, so he's moved into the 220 weight. Wrestled a lot behind Caden Beecham before then and moved up. Holding hands and dancing. There's a shot by Carter, and it landed.
It landed with authority, and that's a good shot because you got to keep driving.
Yep. Legs didn't hit the mat, knees didn't go down, I should say. And Eddie was glad to see the blue line come up.
It may have been a little bit of a blur, but
we got Cooter Garrett with us tonight, running the camera and the computer. He's happy to be here. He's excited about wrestling, probably the favorite sport. Says he has a lot more fun here than on the basketball camera.
the basketball team is playing tonight. They are playing, I should say.
Where are they at, in Parowan?
I'm going to check real quick. Since this match is quite exciting.
Are you headed up to the Rumble lane?
I'm headed to the Rumble. Well, I shouldn't say that too soon. If I can get the network problems fixed enough that I dare be gone. I'm going to be gone all next week to some conferences. So. And so will all the tech teams. So we're trying to get things up and
squared away.
We dare leave. So they are at Parowan tonight.
Now we're getting a little fire going between both of them. Carter got the escape. He's up one. There's the shot. Eddie's got the leg.
Now if he'll just finish it, he can't, especially with these big guys. Boy, you can't sit under there or you're getting
smashed.
Yep.
He gives it up the takedown. Carter way high. But he
does have the arm. So.
Yep. That's what's going to force a turn. Eddie's going to
give it to him.
There's a count of 2, 4, and 5. Eddie's in a bad situation here. He's got about 2 bounces.
So.
That's 1 bounce. Carter just going to put the weight to him. There's the second bounce.
That's usually all it takes.
That's a change from the 2A duels. Now they both can have a little attitude adjustment. Granados giving up the loss to Carter for the win. That's Caden Carter. Up now, the big guys, the heavyweights, Cole Robinson versus Braden Dixon. This match went to Dixon of the 2A duels. Little head slapping, head grabbing, trying to get that big old bodies off center a little. Doing a bear hug up. Cole's not in bad spot here.
No, he's not. He's in good shape right there. He waited just a little too long. He had it hooked up.
As soon as Dixon took that step back, he should have let him go with it. Maybe he'll watch the film and adjust. There it is again, and there's the push. And as soon as we get the step, that's what, that's not enough strength right there, not enough push.
Nope.
Dixon lands on top. He's going to score 5.
That's a bad situation to be in, so.
Yep.
That's going to do it.
Maybe Cole can work on getting his hips under him a little bit, get a lift on the big guys.
They got to get those hips out to the side. And
yep, and let that throw land.
They talked about it last night in practice, getting those hips out to the side, so.
Well, we leave the big guys. Delta's ahead 35-9. Beaver's Millard jumps us down to the small guys. McCoy Norman versus Slade Sheriff. Sheriff not on last year's roster, and he looks like he shouldn't have been either. I wonder if his mother knows he's wrestling. Does McCoy's mother know he's wrestling?
Well, I can see McCoy's mother, and I did see
his father.
Sheriff's mom too. So
yeah.
These two had a pretty good match the other day when they over at the 2A duels. So we'll see how things go here tonight. McCoy has been gaining a pound or 2, so that's good.
Yeah, that's what we like. We just need about 9 more probably. Folks, you think it's hard to lose weight You got to try to gain weight in a hurry. Seems easy for some of us.
Yeah, I've never had that problem, so.
But at 106, 95 in Norman's case, it's hard to gain 9 pounds. Sheriff, there goes the takedown.
Well, what happened to McCoy there? He's got to get his head up off the mat and start wrestling.
Norman gonna stand up. Sheriff will grab him.
Got to come through. Got to get a little bit more aggressive on the bottom.
Hand control, he's got it. Now he's up. What you need? Kick away, kick away.
The wizard in. Wizard it hard.
Sheriff pushes to the bounds. To the out of bounds. Norman settles. Stands up immediately. Sheriff goes to the 2-on-1, puts him down.
Time to get the head moving, get it up off the mat, and get hitting some moves and quit stalling out a little bit, you know.
Head on the mat's dangerous. There's the crossface. There, what we'd like to see. He's up and he's away. 2-1.
Nice job, get some points back. Now let's go to work. That'll do it for that round.
Decision goes to Millard. Sheriff chooses both up.
McCoy will get some of them little freshman jitters out. Get her rocking and rolling.
Oh,
got to have something at the end of that shot. Keep your head up.
Off the knees.
Yep.
In this case. Sheriff's got the arm. Now
Boy's got an arm too.
Now Norman's got it.
He's got that fireman's carry. If he can just elevate just enough to get him off balance a little bit, and Sheriff's like, nope, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to try to come around.
He's got the side. There it was, a hard spin.
Yep.
Set him up once and come back strong.
Hard, yep.
4-1 for Sheriff.
That's when that little fired up attitude right there needs to
go.
Go. So you know, and I always wonder what they're going to call on a stalling there, because in my opinion, the top wrestler, he needs to be getting out away from him. If you're riding parallel with him, to me, that's just a stall ride, and that's all you're doing. You're up by 3, let's stall it out, you know, and some officials will make him wrestle and some won't, so.
Norman's up to base. Sheriff got the tight waist in.
Norman's had a little hand control there. Let's see if he'll get up and do something with it.
There we
he's
go.
Up.
Oh, right idea. Just ran out of time.
Sheriff pushed it right. You know, just a good push into it.
Sit out. Tried the chin and hook and didn't catch. There we go. Oh.
You know,
so close.
We got to get away from him, you know.
A good hard pull of the leg.
Just go.
Almost like a kick.
Yep. Kick and then turn and face, and that's what we got to do. And we've watched 2 Beaver wrestlers tonight not do that.
Thought they were away, and
yep.
Eagle wrestler just grabbed the ankle and pulled him right back down.
But the Millard kid still hasn't made a move. He stayed perfectly parallel with him. he hasn't moved anything, and that's something that it seems like the officials over to the 2A duels let him get away with all night long. So, hey, and if I can get away with it, I'm going to do it.
It's time. Let's go. They get the caution call. Norman's up again.
I don't know why he went right back down. There you go. He's out.
That's what he wanted. He's only down 2. He's got to have a takedown at least.
Get back up on his feet, start over again. Can't just give that easy down. He's got to keep those feet working. Got to keep those feet working.
Oh, turned into him.
Not quite sure what that move was called.
He about had it. Got his backside going the wrong way. Gave up 2. He's down by 4 now. 15 left. Sheriff's just going to ride this one out. He'll take the match.
You know, and he rolled the whole match, to be right honest with you.
Yeah, he did. There wasn't a pinning combination put on, really.
Nope.
Up next at 113, we have Caden Albrecht versus Caleb Rasmussen. Clellan's on injury reserve tonight. He really torqued his knee yesterday at practice. Went to the doctor, took an MRI, and went back this morning, and they said nothing's torn or ripped, but give it 5 days. Yep. Caden Albrecht sponsored by I-Town. Seems appropriate. Rasmussen's got the takedown. Yeah, he's a pretty tender boy right now. Caden's going to get the escape. There's a shot by Rasmussen.
Hard crossface there. You know, you just can't afford to let your head sit right on the mat because that just gives everything open.
Oh, gives the top guy options that just won't quit.
And they're out of bounds about 3 jumps ago.
We got 1 point going to red.
I'm not sure why.
I'm not sure why either.
Quite an interesting call there. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Must have said something or something. I didn't see anything from up here that was...
We're going to have to watch that.
Questionable.
Albrecht laying flat, got to get his base up. Oh.
Now that is right there. That is a potentially dangerous move.
If it's walked over wrong, Rasmussen's going to flip it. Beecham's going to have some... Nothing yet. There he gives up points. Rasmussen's going to sit. And that'll do it.
And those are the ones that hurt.
Yep. Prime example, keep your base up, your head up, and your arms in tight.
Yep. So we move on to the 120 weight.
Talon Lopshire is going to take on Austin Perkins. Perkins not on last year's roster. Well, he wouldn't be. Peyton Stott wrestled 120 last year, and Perkins has got the senior rights or the varsity rights this year.
Nice shot. If he'd just kept his legs moving, he's going to stand up with it.
Which is
very
great.
Good job. Very good job, but he gave that. Ooh, he got her up. You know, that's a good show of strength there, you know. Good shot. Great. Let's do a good finish here. Nice and easy. Very good. That's a good takedown right there.
There's the 2 points. Talon Lopshire, sponsored by Beaver Valley Pack. Tonight's match. There's a Granby roll that landed.
Oh,
whew.
That's when you let that Granby go.
Yep. Give up the 1. Perkins with the reversal.
You know, and I watched this kid over the 2A duels, and boy, he's got a good Granby on him.
I was going to say, that's not the first one we've seen.
Nope.
I think he had that the 2A duels on Lopshire. Base down, out of bounds. As soon as he can feel those legs clear, he's gone.
Yep. You notice that chicken wing where you lock up to your own arm right there. I question that. I think that's a locking hands for the fact that there's no pinning combination being held right there.
Lopshire's going to threaten an escape. Oh, that was just a little quick on the call. And the ref's going to hear about that.
He let this one on this corner over here go way out before he said anything, and then he dinged the Beaver kid. So
the fans let him know. Back to center. A little more wrestling, perhaps, here, Lane. That's tight.
That's good. I like that.
That's some quick out of bounds calling.
Oh, that's a caution there. You bet it is.
Perkins is going to get the caution. He let go of the elbow. Tried for the ankle too quick. He realizes it. Lopshire will settle.
You know, that was another caution, but he got away with it. He moved that hand.
He let go of it.
You bet he did. And
Lopshire sits out.
Got away with it, so.
Nothing happening.
Now, this kid loves cradles, so you got to be watching that if you get balled up too much.
Gonna try stack, and it's just.
You know, and that's as an official, that's a hard call right there because it could go bad quick.
Yep. That's a lot of torque on parts of the body. Perkins is gonna be down, round 2.
Tied up, 2-2.
He'll settle. Switch effort, nothing happening. He'll go to base and stand it up. Lopshire's got to throw something on here. He's giving Perkins lots of time. That can't happen.
He'll be surprised he did get warned for stalling.
Yeah. Notice Perkins' knees never really hit the ground once the whistle hit. He sat out and then went right to base. We'll see what happens here. Right to base, right up on the toes. There's the Granby roll that landed again. Yep.
And I've watched this kid wrestle, and he is good at that Granby. That is a move that's quite easily defendable.
Yeah. If you see it coming,
let it go, and they'll fall right in front of you.
just how they left you.
Yeah, that's right.
The downfall is when you start to chase them a little bit.
Yep.
Chin and hook, didn't catch. Lopshire, good base up. He's on his feet.
Keeping good pressure. He's going to try to get that backward heel trip.
And it happened again.
Yep.
He's just got to move.
That's one thing about him. He is predictable. So,
yep.
If I was gonna scout him, I would definitely stay away from 2 of those moves.
We've seen that this is round 1 repeat.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all it is.
Now, if he'll just swing his hips inside right there, he was out free. So.
Yep.
That's that mat awareness that you get from wrestling. So.
Perkins just had a hold of the arm, and that's all he had, and there's a crossface. And we'll see the cradle come on. Lopshire's he's going to base up on the knee.
You know, and he's still never hit a move yet.
Yep.
He's played defense the whole first and second round.
Reacted to Lopshire's efforts.
Yep. And that's a good way of wrestling. I myself, if I was officiating it, I'd make sure they were wrestling a little bit more aggressive. And I'd hit him with a couple of stalling calls to increase that. There was another one.
Lopshire's up. Working for hand control. Front trip. Sits out. Going to make a catch. Gets up, pulls away.
Oh,
There's the
right
cradle.
into the cradle.
Yep. And it caught. Perkins made it catch for a count of 2. Now a count of... He's got
a lot of time.
And a lot of pressure, and that's 1 bounce, and that's it.
Yep.
Lopshire had great ideas there, just got caught in that cradle. Head to knee, a little too much.
Yep, and he was waiting for it. I watched him try it twice.
Yep.
So.
Perkins saw it coming. Bumps us to the 126 weight. Canyon Green versus Hunter Hansen. Canyon Green sponsored by Mike's Food Town. Hunter Hansen, I believe Kenyon took this, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, and it's nice to see Kenyon start to get his fingers feeling better, you know.
Yep.
He got them stretched out pretty good down in Vegas, so.
One thing about Green, you don't see him on his base very much. Just setting things up here.
Oh, he just about did it right there. I'll tell you, he had a throw just about hooked up perfect. And I would have to put Kenyon probably one of the best throwers on the team.
Yeah. Receiving one and throwing one out. He knows how to get out of one and knows how to put one on. He's up against, again, that's Hunter Anderson. He's trying to lock something up here. Anderson straight up.
And you know, if he gets a kid straight up like that, you
Just
got
a back
everything
trip.
underneath that's ready.
Yeah, that's what I say. That was almost a missed opportunity there. He was wide open.
Millard kid's just happy to set clear out.
About 6 feet.
Yeah, and you know, that's interesting.
There's no holding hands dancing on this match.
No.
Green with the takedown, great shot.
But you noticed he kept his legs going. Kept
Yep.
that momentum forward, and that's something that's really crucial.
Arms pulling, legs moving, on the toes. It's probably gonna let him up right here. Nope, it's got the claw on. Nothing happening.
He's gonna get the claw a little deeper.
Yeah, he's getting a little out of position. Scoots back. Anderson not comfortable. Still got the leg of Anderson. There's the elbow breakdown.
You know, that was a good first round.
Choice is going to go to Beaver. Deferred. Millard chooses down. We'll get a caution on that.
Green. Literally green.
Both. He'll switch the sides.
See what he goes to right here.
Anderson's on good solid base here, working a little hand control.
Green's gonna go up. Yep, come up just a little bit and I'll spin you down.
On the spin, Green's hips moving. There's the claw in. Looks tight. Ooh, almost worked. Green
a little
not
high, but he still has a good.
Got
Still got a good wizard on him. That's fine.
Well, the throw's going to land by Anderson. He's going to capture a.
I'll tell you what. Oh, if it had just kept coming a little bit this way, I think he'd have pulled him over.
Anderson's up 5-2, 7-2. Green's got to hold this off for a minute. That's a long time.
It is, but it's not one of those moves that's really, really tight.
Nope, there's not really a pin move there. He's just on top. He's almost a choke. Does he got a choke?
He does, but I don't think the official's sitting down there looking at it, so.
All he's got's the neck, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got it right around the neck.
There he lets go.
Got to score some points right here.
You got to have a takedown. 20 seconds. Green's waiting, a little too patient. Needs to be on the move. Maybe he's catching his breath. Needs 2 points more than he needs breath.
Nice shot. That's a takedown right there.
Keep the toes in.
Well, he didn't quite get close, far enough up on it.
Yep, didn't get up around to the waist.
Yeah, he had to climb up that waist, and he'd have had it. So
needed to have his hands on the climb. Green's choice. He's going to choose down. I don't think that was his decision.
No, I think he wanted to be on his feet, but you know, he's fast enough. He can get to his feet, get that point plus
a takedown, hopefully.
A takedown here,
which he needs. There it is. There's the sit out. There's the turn, and that's what Coach Robbie Bradshaw knew would happen.
Now let's see what happens here.
Anderson on reverse.
Kenyon's had 3 really deep shots, so I like where his position is.
He's just waiting.
The only points he gave up were points that kind of got out of position on.
Yep, he got caught.
Boy, right there when he pops that head down and it comes back up, that's a perfect time to go. You know, and I think he's going to get a stalling here pretty quick.
He should.
You know, he's not even coming out on the mat.
No. He's staying way away. We'll see a reverse 2 steps, 3 steps.
Seeing that right
4
there,
steps,
by
5,
the definition of the rule, is a stalling.
6, 7. Green needs to go at him to force the stall call.
See that right there? Should be a stall.
Green's on top. Gonna try to lock in a head roll. Out of bounds. He needs to get out of bounds or do it. And he's gonna throw it out of bounds, yep.
But I am fairly disappointed in officiating.
1, 2.
He hasn't made a forward move yet, and there's not been a warning or nothing, so. There we goes the stalling. Problem is he awards it so late that
the point won't be awarded.
Yep.
There's a shot, there's a back, there's a reverse. In that case, thank goodness. Anderson had a deep double leg. Now if Green will go right at him, he's
got to go hard.
There's the drive out, there's the sprawl. That's what he wanted. "13 seconds. There's the deep shot.
That's a really good shot.
Oh, he let go of it. There, he's got to work his way up to the waist.
All he's got to do is get around the waist. That's a takedown right there.
Get the waist. Drive.
That is a takedown.
There's the takedown. I think the time was.
I think he was slow on the takedown.
Yep.
I'm not happy with that call.
No.
I think that's the wrong call.
A lot of time there. Green's got to be a little more active on that. Anderson realizing the ref could see, he could see it and knew the ref was still holding it, and he was just going to hold it.
You betcha. That was a poor call. He knows it was a poor call too. But you know, a lot of times you get these powerhouse wrestling teams, and they get the benefit of the doubt, just like the professional athletes, and that's one of the cases, I believe, right there.
Well, that call's going to stand. Anderson's going to take that bout. Up next is the 138, the final bout of the night. 132, Kyle Evans versus Peyton Stott.
Kyle was beat by this over the 2A duels.
And last year at the 2A duels. I don't believe Kyle's ever defeated Peyton Stott.
He has not.
In all of wrestling. Kyle the junior.
This is a really big match for him for seeding reasons.
Peyton the junior as well. There's the take. Good power lift by Evans. He's going to get the takedown and to the back. Woo. Kyle's got Stott where he wants him. Good wrestling on Stott to fight that off. That was close for some near fall points.
I think
I'll tell
he was
you
a little
what.
out of position.
I think that was a count of 2.
You know, so far he's wrestled a very good match, and I think kind of what cost him in the 2A duels was that little duck under that he rolled his shoulders and he got caught on, and
got some near fall and a takedown on that, or a reversal possibly, and it's a lot of points in one move. Stott's out. Nothing yet.
Nope.
Kyle's got the leg still until that breaks. Hold for a stall, mate, or drive in. He knows it. Both know it.
I think he's going to lift it up, and that's what he needs to do in that situation, is pick it up right here. There's a point.
He gave the point.
But I think we're going to get it. Oh, he had it right there. I think we're going to get it. And we are. And that is a takedown.
There it is. There's the hand wrap. You saw the hand wrap.
And that is, they're not supposed to grab that toe. They can have the edge of the foot, but when they grab the toe, it's...
Kyle's got to keep a hold here to avoid a escape.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. 4-1, Evans up. We're going to have the same talk with the Millard coach, but Evans looking sharp. He's up by 3.
The official's going, you know, I don't know if I want to be here tonight.
We're going to zoom out on the camera just a little bit, Cooter. Watch this match tight, buddy. Here we go.
Blake's not done with it.
We're to the second round. We're going to get a 3-way talk here going.
You know, I'll be disappointed in the official
if he changes
his call.
He'll hear it. He will hear it.
You know, that'll be a bad deal if he does.
Yeah.
Because it's awarded, and that will show really a lot of weakness on the official here.
Not only was it awarded, but it went 9 or 10 seconds after the awarding.
That's right. So...
the calls appears to get a stand. He's going to give him a 1 point on an escape.
You know, and he bowed down to the Millard coach, and that's a poor decision on his part.
Round 2. Stott on the move.
You know, when you make calls like that, you just stay with them.
Wrestling to the edge of mat. Good shot by Evans. A little headbutt going into it. Out of bounds, back to center.
Minute 19, Evans up by a point.
Not much happening. We're just dancing around here. We're going to pull back to center, the ref says. There's a great shot.
That was a great shot. Now let's finish it here.
It landed. Stott with a strong sprawl.
Strong sprawl. Got to hand it to him. That was an awesome sprawl.
Indeed it was. Split apart. We're going to get back to center. 5 seconds, round 2. Shot by Stott. Kyle on the sprawl on the move.
Nothing left, so we're going to go into the 3rd round.
Decision goes to Evans. He chooses down.
He says, I'm going to give him a point. Let's go on our feet.
Stott feeling powerful in the takedown.
You know, Evans has had some really good shots, so.
A little dancing. Lock the hands up. This is where we got to wrestle to win, not wrestle not to lose.
This is where that little front trip right there, he's really good at it, so.
Shot by Stott, going nowhere. Evans reacts. Stott's going to drive it.
He was driving hard there. Boy, I like to see that in a wrestler.
Stott's working the arms. Evans going to try to elevate him a little.
Oh, he just about snuck it through, didn't he?
Yep. Stott's going to drive in.
Boy, they're going at it right here. That's a lot of energy being used.
There's a little pushing going on there. Ooh, Kyle's got to sneak around, and he'll get the 2, but they're out of bounds. The official's going to watch.
Okay, he's got that wizard in, so there's really nothing there till that wizard comes out.
Tried to throw the headlock.
You bet that was close.
He's still
good wizard. I wonder how long he'll let it.
Oh, that's an action right there. You got something locked up tight. You're close to out of bounds.
You know,
seconds
I'm surprised
left.
he didn't hit him with a.
Oh, the pitch stay in.
Nothing. Oh.
Now you'll look at that right there. Well takedown. Evans kept both feet in.
He just sucked him under just enough.
Took the reception like in football on, and the way it went down in. Stott's on bottom. We'll get a caution
there.
Evans too quick on that. He knows it. Stott's going to settle.
Another caution.
That'll be. We'll just settle.
Oh, I guess he's not going to caution, so.
That'll be a caution, second caution on Evans. Lets him up. Coming after Evans. Evans going to dive in. Stott's going to work a takedown. He's going to capture it. That'll do the match. The match will go to Evans by 1, 7-6. Very well played by Evans. Different story than what we saw at the 2A duels. Stott actually just practically a reversal. So to recap tonight, that'll end the Millard Beaver duel. Millard taking the duel, 53-12. Beaver taking wins at the 145 weight with Tice Radden. Kyle Evans at 132.
182.
And 182 with Rusty Lem. We appreciate our sponsors at tonight's game. Mike's Food Town. Stop in at Mike's where you can always enjoy friendly service and amazing store specials. Stop in and see the crew at Mike's Food Town. Also, Dairy Queen and Beaver Valley Chevron. Appreciate a stop in to enjoy their ice cream cones, shakes, and sundaes. Try the delicious value meals that are held out there, and stop in and see the crew at Beaver Valley, Chevron, and Dairy Queen on the South I-15 interchange. So for the weekend match, we prepare for the Rocky Mountain Rumble, and we'll take a quick break right here, Cooter, and we'll be back with a recap.
If there's a community improvement project in the works, you will usually find many of our employees in the middle of it, doing what they can to help out. They're hometown people, just like you. They belong to service groups, church groups, and other community service organizations that work to make the hometowns we serve better places to live. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Sensitive, gentle, and personal service are all words that describe Beaver Family Dental. Dr. David S. Howard, Shanna, Shawnee, and Jody are committed to ensuring that you have teeth that look good, feel good, and last a lifetime. Beaver Family Dental invests time and money in staying up to date on all the latest procedures and techniques that can help improve your self-esteem and change the shape of your smile. Call 438-2931 or visit their new office at 55 North, 400 East in Beaver. Beaver Family Dental, where smiles begin. The Beaver Medical Clinic has built a reputation of providing compassionate health care for residents of Beaver and Iron counties. You'll appreciate the professional services of Doctors Noel Robinson, Roger Smith, Wade Oakton, Lance Smith, physician's assistants Dave Menti, Travis Hicks, and Kenneth Hussey, and nurse practitioner Lindsay Cheney, Rebecca Rasmussen, and Wade Hallingshead. The Beaver Medical Clinic offers affordable health care and convenient payment options with offices in Beaver, Milford, and Parowan.
Beaver Sport and Pond has Southern Utah's.
So we welcome you back here to the Carl Truman Gymnasium, where the Millard Eagles have defeated the Beaver Beavers 53-12. Lane, how did you feel the matches tonight went? Where did you see some strong points, and where can we need to improve?
Well, I thought Kyle Evans came out and wrestled a good match. I felt like he, did some okay things. I thought we lost a couple of matches that we should have won. Maybe we didn't wrestle quite as hard as what we could have. So
what we did at the duels, Rocky Mountain Rumble starts this Friday and Saturday, where the best of the best meet in northern Utah.
And it will be an awesome tournament. So
it will indeed. The boys will learn a lot there and have lots of matches there.
That's a fasten your seat belts and
hang on.
Let's go.
64 teams. They'll have probably close to a dozen or more matches lined out on the court going. But we thank you for joining us here at the Carl Truman Gymnasium with Beaver Wrestling. For Lane Lim, I'm Jason Bradshaw. Good night.